Hey, this is Andy Burrows, and you're listening to Six Towns Radio.
Classic hits and today's biggest tunes. Six Towns Radio.
Right, it is Six Towns Radio, and I'm getting over to the phone lines now because I've got Andy Burrows on the line. How you doing, mate?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. You're over in the UK at the moment with the We Are Sights guys because they've got a little bit of a tour and a few festival dates, haven't they?
That's right, yeah. We're just doing a few smaller festivals, enjoying the British sunshine.
Yeah, I could credit that to you coming over because for the last couple of months it hasn't been so good, has it?
Yeah, it's been pouring rain, but it's beautiful today.
So, We Are Sights, first of all, let's talk about that. Keith's voice hasn't been up to its usual immaculate condition recently. You've had to cancel a couple of gigs, haven't you?
Yeah, we have, much to our regret. We've cancelled a few of the club shows that we were doing. You know, we thought we'd come over and try out some new material because we just finished recording our album. But yeah, he's got a problem with his vocal cords that he's got to have some work done. So we've had to cut out a bunch of shows, which is a real shame. But, you know, we're still over here doing some of the festivals and it's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah,
I bet you're excited to play the new tunes because the new album's probably due for release next year now, isn't it?
Yeah, I think, early in the new year. And
of course, your album's on the way as well. We're really excited about that.
Yeah, I got my album out in October, and I just finished it, and I'm very happy with it. I'm very excited about it.
Yeah, when I first heard the song "Keep On Moving," it just blew me away, and I played it in the office and got everyone listening to it, trying to get people to guess who it was, and nobody got it was you, and it's just got a great vibe to it. I've heard a lot of your solo work, and liked it all the way through, but this, I don't know who you've been recording with or you've been working with, but it's got a good sound to it.
Oh, cheers, mate. Thank you very much. Yeah, no, I'm really happy with it. I did it with the same bloke that I did the Burrows record with Christmas, the record I did with Tom Smith. Somebody who we've become really close with recently, and we did it in his attic in Hammersmith, and somehow it's really worked, come together, and it's just, I'm so pleased with it.
You've been so busy anyway. You're working with Delilah, who of course has come through, and everyone's loving Delilah's work at the moment.
Yeah, we wrote a song. Me and her wrote a song actually probably a year and a half ago now, and it's actually one of the first things that I've kind of like co-produced to still be out there, which is kind of cool. So yeah, it seems to be going really well for her. So nice to be involved with something a little bit different from what I would normally do.
Mm-hmm. You can play a lot of instruments. You can sing and produce. What can't you do with the music world?
Well, I don't know. I'm fairly useless at everything else, so it's quite nice to have a field of life that I feel comfortable in, and I can do a bunch of stuff. It's great. I'm lucky to be doing it. So, it just makes it more fun that I can play a bunch of stuff.
Your name pops up everywhere. I was watching the Arthur film the other day, and you drummed on the soundtrack for that as well.
Yeah, that was, well, I've been, because it was the thing that Mark Ronson did a few songs for, and I've been doing bits and bobs with him, drumming and writing, and that was just happened to be one of the things that was happening as we were working together, so we ended up working on that together. But yeah, it was cool. It was nice to watch that. I watched that on the plane one day, and I think that was the first time I'd heard it and realised that that's all we'd been up to, because I didn't really quite realise it at the time that that's what we were doing. So yeah, interesting.
Another thing I want to talk about is your collaboration with Tom Smith and the Editors.
Yeah.
You had the album that came out last year. Was that something that was always on the cards?
Well, Tom and I have been good friends for a long time, and we tried our hands at a few things. We tried DJing at one point, but didn't get down very well, and we tried various things. But I think we've always been waiting for a little bit of a gap in the diary for us to try and do something, and then we just went to the studio one day and covered Wonderful Life, and it went really well, and then we decided to start writing together. And it was brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. He's an incredible talent, is Tom, and he's a great friend. So it was a very special thing to be able to do together.
Is there anyone else you're working with that you could tell us about?
There's a few people. I've been working with this kid, Tom Modell, who's just finished recording his debut album. He's signed to Columbia, and he's a huge talent. We've written a few songs together. I guess that'll be out probably later this year or early New Year, but Tom Modell is definitely one to look out for. And there's a couple of other things I'm doing, but I guess I'm always a bit wary of going on about them until they kind of come to fruition, So, but yeah, certainly lots going on.
Totally lots going on. So the album's due to come out in October, you said. What's it going to be called?
My record's going to be called Company.
And why is that?
There's just a song on the record that was one of the first songs that I wrote for the record, and I just felt that, it was a good word, and it summed up a lot of different things and feelings, and I just thought company. Yeah, I just think it was a title that fitted for me.
Everyone likes company, don't they?
Yeah, yeah. Or they don't. Well, you know.
Yeah, this is true.
yeah.
Cheers for that, mate. Enjoy the rest of the day. Enjoy the sunshine.
And you, mate. And you.
It's been a pleasure chatting to you.
No, it was a pleasure talking. Yeah, thank you for having me.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks so much. See you. Bye.